scope, which means it's basically 3.5. So it wasn't necessarily the best sight out there, because there's lots of sporting shooters who have the great telescopic sights. However, we needed a few things. Firstly, we needed it to have quantity of it. If you can only get 100 of them, well, not great, because you want commonality. You want everyone to be shooting from the same thing. So if this gets broken, then you can just go get a new one of these, or get issued a new one of these, and not have to trade up on it and get to grips with it. The other thing is that just because it is a good scope, when you shoot in a nice flat condition, doesn't mean it's going to go and stand to the hardships of being out in all weather and fighting. So this is the best, which encompasses all those qualities. Next thing you'll notice is you've got this bit of wood there. The reason being is that compared to the normal sight system, the sight here stands a lot higher. If you didn't have that there, your cheek would essentially be floating to get it. Now when you're shooting, you want as many points of contact with the weapon system as possible to get best stability from it. So that is 1 point of contact, that's 2, in my shoulders 3, 4, they go and put my cheek against that riser there. You also have the leather strap, which comes from an M1 Garand. The reason being is you've got this cotton one, this stretches less. When this is slackened off, you can wrap it around your arm, pull it in, and it makes it tighter. That's why I've also got this additional sling swivel there, so you can adjust the position of it. So I will let you guys handle this in a second, but one of the many things that's how to talk is that you don't really want to be hanging around until you've taken your shot if you are shooting at all. Which means that if you go miss, you want to be, if you are going to be taking a second shot, to do it quickly. So rather than firing like this, we did this. You use a middle finger to shoot, keeping the thumb, forefinger on the bolt. That way, you're not having to go, and I know it's just a small movement, but it's that. The great thing about, I'll let you have a feel, the great thing about